Good evening and welcome to our annual celebration of the Chancellor's Excellence Awards. I'm Darryl DeWald, Vice President of Health Sciences, and I'm Chancellor for WSU Spokane. It is a great pleasure to join all of you tonight as we recognize some very deserving students over the next hour for their leadership and their engagement. Individually and collectively, the students we honor tonight embody our university's mission as a public research university committed to its land-grant heritage and tradition of service to society. For more than 12 years, we've been recognizing our outstanding students across the spectrum of academic fields and creative expression. One of my favorite aspects of a celebration like this is being reminded of how far many of you have come and the dedication and hard work that you have not only put into your studies, but also into our campus and our community. I want to touch on what is meant by the term leadership and engagement. As local and global social issues continue to emerge, we have a need for leaders of social change. It's vital. Leadership is viewed as a process rather than as a position. It places value on equity, social justice, self-knowledge, personal empowerment, and collaboration in which citizenship and service are promoted. Engagement implies a commitment to sharing and reciprocity between campuses and communities, integrating knowledge sources and providing learning opportunities for students as they serve the community and therefore society. So today we celebrate this process. We celebrate its outcomes and we celebrate its impact on the world around us. I now want to introduce and thank our sponsor for tonight's celebration, and that is STCU. Joining us on behalf of STCU is Eric Putoff, STCU's Community Development Officer. Eric.
Hey, thank you, Chancellor DeWald. We're always so pleased to be able to support the annual WSU Spokane Health Sciences Chancellor's Excellence Awards. And I think I've been able to come to a few of these now, and these are always one of my favorite events every year to be able to watch the celebration of so many wonderful students and just to see their peers celebrate them as well. It's really humbling to see the future leaders of tomorrow. For some of you who do not know much about STCU, well, we've been around for a while, but we also had our roots in education. So that's one of our core values. So that's why we love to be able to celebrate things like this and congratulate WSU students on their achievements over the past year. I know you have all made tremendous positive impact in your field of study, and we applaud your work in school and in the community. We can't wait to hear about your professional accomplishments as future doctors, pharmacists, educators, speech language pathologists, and nutrition and exercise professionals. Our region is in good hands with you as our future leaders. And I know that I'm, personally excited to be having such good people in our area, when it comes time for me to need those services. We have always been a big supporter of WSU Spokane. In fact, we are one of the people who invested in the College of Nursing over the past 2 decades. We helped support the vision for the medical school, and we've sponsored pharmacy programs, and we are watching the WSU Spokane campus flourish, which we love seeing it grow, and we love seeing all these new programs added. It's been inspiring to see the campus take shape and becoming a leading research institution that has gained national attention. You all are a part of something truly special. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you again for allowing us to sponsor and be a part of this special day for you. And then a special thanks to you, Chancellor DeWald, for helping us celebrate today's recipients. And of course, go Cougs.
Well, thanks very much, Eric. We're always grateful for the support and the partnership that STCU provides to our institution and our community. And I think you understand that you are a driver behind the collective vision of bringing the health sciences to where it is today. Right now, I'm going to send things over to Jim Moore, our Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Jim.
Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate what you said earlier about leadership and community engagement. That was really powerful. And one thing that I want to mention is that instead of a picture of me on the on my Zoom, there I have this statement that says if plan A doesn't work, don't worry, there's 25 other letters in the alphabet left. And I think that's just a really telling comment about how this past year has gone. And I think many of us had a plan A and we kept shifting to B, C, some of us might've reached F or G in our planning. So that particularly makes me really proud of all of our students this year. You've shown such incredible resilience under difficult and constantly changing situations. You switched to an online learning environment that none of us had anticipated doing when we started this academic journey together. You maintained your academic success, and you also stepped up when the community called. When the community needed testing, you went out and did it. When the community needed help with providing vaccines, you did it. When the community called, you answered every time and did not shy away from helping. You have embodied what it means for health providers to be engaged with and to be leaders in our communities. Though it's not possible to give an award to everyone, you all deserve praise for your dedication, commitment, and work to be all scholars, leaders, and active citizens in our community. So this gets us to our awards tonight. I can assure you that a lot of thought and discussion went into the decisions being made, and it was not easy. You all do such amazing work. You made it very difficult. So thank you again to all who submitted nominations, and go Cougs. Back to you, Daryl.
So thank you, Jim, and thank you for the words that you've said about the service and leadership of our students. You are an inspiration to us, folks. So I echo and amplify the statements that Jim has made about what our students have done this year. So I do think it's time to recognize some very deserving people. We begin tonight with the Chancellor's Leadership Award. This award honors students for their leadership and academic contributions to the campus, commitment to advancing diversity, and passion for innovation and ingenuity in their chosen field. Our first leadership award goes to Eric Holden with the College of Nursing. Eric is graduating this semester from the College of Nursing and is completing a fellowship through the Community Engagement Office on campus. Eric was nominated by another award recipient, Kay Olson, with the College of Nursing. Along with several student supporters, here is what nominators had to say about Eric. Eric is described as a delight to work with and a professional. He is highly motivated to get the most of his opportunity and learn while seeking out ways to engage in the university and our community. Eric is completing a community engagement fellowship with a focus in food and housing insecurity. Due to COVID-19, the project Eric had originally planned had to be adjusted. However, Eric was persistent and has accomplished a great amount of work despite the adjustments. Eric volunteers at a local food bank and is also committed to promoting community engagement by working with other fellows to launch the Community Engagement Action and Leadership Program. Eric, I'm pleased to present you with the Leadership Award.
Thank you, Chancellor DeWald. I couldn't have done any of this without my colleagues and supporters across the Health Sciences campus.
And Eric, thank you. And that humble statement represents who you are and your service attitude. Thank you. So our next two Leadership Award recipients are students in the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. The first is Stephanie Vienne. Stephanie was nominated by Jason Trocine, Logan Steele, and Veronica Puente. Here is what nominators had to say about Stephanie. Stephanie is one of the most committed and most hardworking students I know. During her time working on the Community Engagement Fellowship, Stephanie has shown herself to be incredibly driven and goal-focused. She took on the leadership role to help facilitate other fellows for the Mask Up initiative, which led to the distribution of face masks at the COVID-19 testing clinics. The best part about working with Stephanie is her can-do attitude, no matter what challenges arise. I appreciated watching Stephanie lead the team through the challenges that arose due to COVID-19. From delayed orders or cancellation of clinics, she kept the planning process going and kept everyone focused on the project. Stephanie's leadership and commitment to serve her peers and the community has allowed her to make the best of a challenging time. Congratulations, Stephanie.
Thank you so much, Chancellor DeWald. I really do. I'm so honored for this, and I'm really grateful for my supervisor and my community engagement team for teaching me so much throughout the year. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for your service and your leadership. Our next recipient from Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences is Shane Fontes. Shane was nominated by Kennedy Erickson, Raina Jash, and Kirsten Stensey. Here is what nominators had to say about Shane. I'm inspired and impressed by his perseverance in the face of adversity, engagement with other students, and willingness to provide care throughout our community. Shane is an exemplary leader, and I could not think of a person more deserving of this award. Shane embraces change for the betterment of our community, even in the face of adversity. In September, he spearheaded a last-minute event to help provide COVID-19 testing to students in Pullman. His charisma, positivity, and genuine care he shows for our profession. Shane was one of the first people on the team to congratulate me and ask about my ideas on how to improve member engagement in our chapter's patient care operations. Shane continually inspires me to be an advocate for my community. So folks, Shane's not able to be here tonight due to a work obligation, which isn't surprising. However, he sent a thank you response that I would like to read. Shane stated, I'm honored to have been selected as a recipient of the 2021 Chancellor's Excellence Award. I have had an amazing experience during my time at WSU's College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. The bountiful opportunities given to me by professors, mentors, and student organizations have truly shaped my character as a leader, a student, and a future pharmacist. I would like to thank all of the students and the faculty who have helped me along my journey. Looking back at my first year on the Spokane campus, I would have never thought I would be receiving an award for leadership. However, with a lot of help from those around me, I've grown as an individual substantially. I want to specifically thank APHA, ASP, and the faculty mentors, student leaders, and members involved in this amazing organization. I would also like to thank the brothers of Kappa Psi Beta Pi. These organizations have presented me with numerous opportunities for community outreach, which has given me the motivation to develop myself into a student leader. Thank you, Shane. So our next 3 leadership awards are going to students within the Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine. 1 from the Medical Doctor Program, 1 from Speech and Hearing Sciences, and 1 from Nutrition and Exercise Physiology. Our first goes to Tina Dabrowski with Nutrition and Exercise Physiology. Tina developed, launched, and currently serves as the president for the Nutrition Professionals for Success student organization. The organization is dedicated to supporting the education, well-being, and career development of students interested in nutrition and exercise physiology. Tina was nominated by faculty member Shakira Nyhauser. Here is what was shared about Tina. Tina is a standout leader in both the classroom and the community. Her passion and dedication to the dietetics profession is unmatched. Her coursework reflects exceptional attention to detail and critical thinking. These qualities persist in her supervised practice rotations, where her preceptors routinely comment on Tina's quality of work, determination, communication skills, and enthusiasm for learning. While Tina's work in the classroom is excellent, her community engagement outside the classroom sets her apart from her peers. Tina's been active in promoting the dietetic profession at the state level, serving as a student representative for Washington State Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Tina's academic excellence, leadership, and passion to help others will elevate the dietetics profession and improve the well-being of our communities. Congratulations, Tina. What you've done actually represents what we see, how you as student leaders have helped us to be better. So congrats, Tina.
Thank you, Chancellor DeWald. I'm honored and wouldn't be here without Professor Nyhauser and all the other faculty, Professor Davis, Dr. Berry, and all of my peers. They've really helped make this an amazing experience. And I thank everyone that has made this such a wonderful experience at WSU. I also want to thank Pat McQuitty, who helped give me so much passion and support in my career on campus and off of campus. So I just want to thank everyone. This is such an honor.
Tina, thank you. And your inspirational activities will be remembered. Thanks for investing back in us. So our second College of Medicine Leadership Award recipient is Joelle Burvell in medicine. So Joelle is one of our medical students, is a current Medical Student Council president, as well as a founder of our Student National Medical Association. Joelle is hoping to join us at the tail end, but I see now Joelle actually has been able to join us. So we hope to hear from you in just a minute. I would like to share a few things that the nominators had to say about Joelle. Joelle has done an outstanding job leading during this difficult year. Joelle is an excellent leader and advocate for his peers. Through his leadership, Joelle has advocated for his fellow medical students and worked on finding ways to meet virtual opportunities for his peers to connect with one another. Joelle was instrumental in helping administration hear student needs when we were not seeing students in person. So congratulations, Joelle, and we do hope to hear from you.
Hey, Chancellor DeWald, thank you so much for the kind words. I think this past year has been absolutely incredible, being able to connect with so many students and administrators. And I want to say thank you to all my peers and also the administration that I get to work with pretty closely with Student Council. In particular, I want to say thank you to Dr. Luisita Francis, who's been absolutely incredible with helping get SNMA off the ground, but also just being a mentor of mine. To WSU as a community, thank you for all you do to push diversity efforts, making a difference in the community, because I know this is going to change many lives. So thank you so much.
And Joelle, just a huge thanks. And thanks that you could join us. I know that you probably had to move from one thing to another, but it's great to have you here, and you are certainly deserving of the honor. Our third leadership award tonight goes to Delaney Williams in Speech and Hearing Sciences. Delaney is currently serving as a research assistant in Speech and Hearing Sciences. She was nominated by faculty member Nancy Potter. Delaney is also receiving another award this evening, so we're going to wait and hear from her at the end of our program. Delaney, Congratulations, and we look forward to hearing from you in just a bit. So there is one more award under the leadership category tonight. This award is special in the fact that it goes to a faculty member. Students and/or colleagues may nominate an outstanding faculty member who shows exceptional leadership and passion in teaching in this chosen field of work. Tonight, I'm proud to share that Lori Thompson is receiving the Faculty Leadership Award. Since joining the faculty in 2015, Lori has provided more than 30 specific presentation and workshops to train multidisciplinary team members on evidence-based assessment and treatment of autism spectrum disorder. If you're not aware, Spokane and our surrounding communities have a large unmet need for autism spectrum disorder, diagnosis, and appropriate treatment. Here is what others had to say about Lori. Dr. Thompson became one of a very limited number of certified trainers for the Autism Diagnostic Observation Schedule, the gold standard of ASD. Her workshops have provided multidisciplinary teams in Spokane, the Northwest, and nationwide to have the opportunity to become certified in ASD assessment. From her students, we will have autism spectrum disorder class for 8 hours a day during summer session, and I could not imagine taking this course from anyone else. I am thankful that Dr. Thompson is my instructor. She keeps class so interesting. Lori, congratulations to you, your humble approach, your tremendous teaching capability. We just thank you. Congratulations, Lori.
Thank you, Chancellor DeWald. I am so honored to receive this award and honored to have the opportunity to teach the next generation of clinicians who will serve individuals with autism in our community and elsewhere. I'm extremely proud of all of our students, especially right now, as they continue to demonstrate such a strong commitment to learning remotely during this pandemic. And it truly is my pleasure to get to teach them. And it's moments like this where I am extremely proud to be a Coug. So a heartfelt thank you to both my students and colleagues here at WSU.
Thank you very much, Lori, and thank you for your great work, your investment in others. So congratulations to all our Leadership Award recipients. We're now going to recognize someone receiving tonight's Community Engagement Award. This award highlights students for their capacity building, reciprocity, and innovation in our surrounding communities. Nominations in this category focus on service learning, philanthropy, or project-based work that creates a significant and demonstrated community advancement. We have one student receiving the Community Engagement Student Impact Award tonight, and that award goes to Kellyanne Nguyen. Kellyanne is with the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. She received numerous nominations from Lauren Veig, Eric Holden, Erica Batista, Veronica Puente, Jennifer Miller, Ederlinda Aguinaldo. These nominations were very impressive. Here is what these peers had to say about Kellyanne. Kellyanne has gone above and beyond in her efforts to leave an imprint on the community members of Spokane. Kellyanne is involved with numerous partners and organizations, including Planned Parenthood, Project Beauty Share, the YWCA, Civic Engagement Fellows, Washington Campus Compact, and HBPA. She has demonstrated strong leadership, communication, and passion for serving those in the community. She's proven to be resilient as she continues to be proactive during the pandemic. Kellyanne has contributed to projects and goes above and beyond what is expected of her within her fellowship. Kellyanne leads by supporting others, and her compassion overflows into everything that she does. Kellyanne, congratulations. We are very proud of you.
Thank you so much, Chancellor DeWald. I am so honored by these nominations. And thank you WSU faculty, staff, and peers for the immense support and encouragement throughout the years. I am beyond excited to be this year's Community Impact Award recipient. And I would like to take the time to thank and acknowledge my nominators, Dr. Jennifer Miller, for being such an amazing mentor, not only in my pharmacy career, but also providing me with valuable wisdom and life lessons. Also, Veronica Puente for being an exemplary role model in leadership and service learning and community engagement. Lastly, I would like to thank my co-fellows who collaborated and worked with me to make so many wonderful, impactful, long-lasting contributions in our community. I am proud of all the accomplishments we were able to achieve this past year, which would have not been made possible without all of your help. Thank you so much, and go Cougs.
Thank you, Kellyanne, and you've demonstrated it really is about the people. Thank you for what you've done, and thank you for recognizing those who came alongside you. We have one more Community Engagement Impact Award tonight, and it goes to a registered student organization, or RSO, as they are often referred to on our campus. And I'm pleased to announce that the WSU Student National Pharmaceutical Association will be receiving this year's award. SNPHA is involved in the community with a focus on helping the underserved. They are known for monthly collaborations with Second Harvest and Project Beauty Share, as well as Habitat for Humanity and immunization events at Providence Sacred Heart. When the group is not out in the community, they're doing their best to provide presentations about different disease states, cultural competency, and more. Here is what nominators had to say about SNPHA. SNPHA has done a wonderful job in engaging in the community through community service, immunization clinics, and educating peers about health issues such as stroke, diabetes, kidney disease, mental health disorders, and so much more. This group has even formed a student team named Students Advocating for the Rights of Sexual Assault Survivors, or STARS. This past year, STARS worked with Coug Starters to raise over $1,000 to provide needed supplies to survivors in our local Spokane community. This group is making a huge difference. Representing this accomplished group of leaders tonight is Erica Sue with the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Thanks for joining us, Erica.
Thank you so much, Chancellor DeWald. SNAFA is honored to have received this award. We are grateful towards the nominator as well as our advisor, Dr. Cheyenne Newsom, for her continuous support in our endeavors. We would also like to thank our SNAFA members for helping us continue serving the underserved.
Thank you very much, Erica, and thank you for your great work. Well, folks, we're down to our final three awards for the evening, the Chancellor's Legacy Awards. This award recognizes graduating students whose influence, ideals, and activities throughout their college career have had a lasting positive impact at WSU Health Sciences. We have three recipients tonight. Our first Legacy Award goes to Delaney Williams in Speech and Hearing Sciences within the Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine. If you recall, Delaney also received a Legacy Award mentioned earlier. Delaney was nominated by faculty member Nancy Potter along with several fellow peers. Here is what others had to say about Delaney. As COVID hit, our NIH grant looking at speech therapy intervention with babies as young as 8 weeks old needed to transition to 100% telepractice. Delaney had just started working as a research assistant in this study. We discussed how we might continue collecting data per participant. Delaney took initiative and contacted families, set up assessments, assisted in conducting the assessments, and followed up with families following the assessments. Due to Delaney's excellent communication, organization, and follow-through, we were able to continue the work on the grant with little disruption. The PI of the grant asked if Delaney would be the first and primary author of the journal article. When I reminded that Delaney was an undergraduate, he replied, "I keep forgetting she is not a doctoral student." Congratulations, Delaney, for both your leadership and in the Legacy Award, but also for your great work investing in others through the research. Delaney.
Thank you so much, Chancellor DeWald. I would like to take a moment and give special thanks to Dr. Nancy Potter and my peers who nominated me for the awards tonight. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to work alongside and learn from such passionate professors and clinicians within the speech and hearing sciences field. I would also like to thank my family who continue to encourage my learning and my love for education. So thank you all for being here tonight.
Delaney, thanks for your great work, your leadership, and your maturity beyond age. So we do appreciate you. Our second Legacy Award recipient tonight is Priyanka Bhushana with the Elson S. Floyd College of Medicine. Priyanka is working in integrative physiology and neurosciences and the Sleep and Performance Research Center. Priyanka was nominated by Christopher Slink, Trevor Kirby, Jerry Allred, Shannon Kosovich, Lakin Kruger, and Brandy Signa Martin. By the way, those are some great names that I love hearing. So Priyanka has exemplified all the best qualities that I look up to in terms of service to the community and engaging others. By bringing an advocacy-focused perspective to campus, she's motivated me to create my own organization focused on advocacy for other special interest groups. With a display of tenacity, brilliance, and resilience, Priyanka has worked in reciprocity with local community, campus, and university to promote equity and well-being while adding to the body of scientific data that exists. She has simultaneously advocated for evidence-based change for her campus and local communities while working to earn her PhD. Priyanka has been an advocate for fluoridation for the water in Spokane to decrease tooth decay-related health disparities for gender and health access equity among and within the WSU campus, and has increased our knowledge of sleep and the brain. Priyanka has shown tremendous initiative in creating collaborations outside of WSU to educate our future clinicians and researchers on how to advocate for and communicate their science to the public. Priyanka, a nomination and an honor well-deserved.
Well, thank you, Chancellor DeWald. It's really an honor to receive this award, and I have loved being able to work with all the unique student populations on this campus and so many fantastic community partners in my time here. I want to acknowledge Health Sciences student advocacy members, Chris Slank, Shannon Kozlovich, Trevor Kirby, Lakin Kruger, and Philip Wibisono, who've made all of this work possible. And I'm so proud of our team and what we've accomplished over the past few years. And thank you to all of those who've worked with me through that platform, including Brandy Signa Martin. I also wanted to acknowledge Jerry Allard and Ben Stuckert, who have continued to trust, support, and forcefully guide my experiences in health and science advocacy in the greater Spokane area. And lastly, I want to acknowledge the support of my mentor, Dr. Jonathan Weiser, who has given me the time and space to not only explore the aspects of sleep and neuroscience that interest me the most, but also explore the way that I'm able to personally fit into the fabric of science and society while working on my dissertation. Thank you all.
So Priyanka, thank you. And thank you for challenging many of us, including myself, to be better leaders. Thank you for your great work. We're now going to share our final Legacy Award for the evening, and the recipient is Shamama Nasrin in the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Shamama was nominated by Catherine Lynch, Dr. Linda Gerolds-McLean, Dr. Chen Gang, Ruby Siegel, Victoria Oyana, Katie Barty, and Megan Chastain. Shamama Nazrin has served successfully and admirably in leadership capacities within the graduate program in the College of Pharmacy and Pharmaceutical Sciences. Here is what nominators had to say about Shamama. She has been a driving force in creating a culture of inclusion, trust, and camaraderie through organization of many team and friend building activities. She has created and executed professional development opportunities for these future scientists and professionals. Shamama is dedicated to her research, publishing on the widespread usage of smokeless tobacco with her native Bangladesh, as well as the effects of cannabis on human drug metabolism. I feel proud to be part of the WSU Health Sciences community that has assisted Shamama as she worked to achieve her educational and professional goals. The impacts of her time spent here will be felt by many students who follow. Women like Shamama pave the way for future generations of women in science. She has had a positive effect that will last here on our WSU Health Sciences campus indefinitely. Wow, Shamama, those are some pretty powerful words, and congratulations on this honor.
Thank you, Chancellor Dewald. I'm really honored. And thanks to my amazing mentor, Dr. Linda McLean, Dr. Chen, and all my friends who have nominated me, especially Catherine, Ruby, Megan, Katie, and Victoria. I also want to extend my thanks to my mentor, Dr. Lazarus, all the students, faculties of our graduate program. You all contributed so much to my personal and professional growth, and I'm blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you to my family members, especially my parents, my in-laws, my husband, and also my baby girl, Manha, for being an angel kid. Last but not the least, I appreciate the effort of our organization's leadership in establishing such an amazing award to encourage students. I will do my best to represent this recognition.
Thank you so much for those words and recognizing others. Well, we have recognized several very deserving individuals today, and that concludes our award ceremony. Again, I want to say congratulations to the recipients, and I want to thank all of you for joining us virtually and for your really gracious comments that were given in the chat. Thank you for the leaders who were here to recognize and to honestly say we're continuing to invest in you. We see you as students, we understand, but you are our mentor, or you are becoming our peers, and we will no longer be mentors. You will serve as our mentors. So I want to thank all of you for joining. I encourage all of you to reach out to the nominees, reach out to the award recipients to congratulate and honor the students. I know the year has been very difficult for everyone. We persevered, and honestly, our students have set the standard for how we should behave. You're doing great things that are changing the lives of many on our campus and in our community. Ultimately, you will be those health care leaders that we hope for. So with that, thank you as well as to all the family members and the friends that joined us tonight. Be safe, be healthy. Have a great night, everyone.